In this review, we're going to look at the Marvel Legends Punisher War Journal 2-pack set with the Punisher and Bushwacker. This 2-pack comes in the new window-style packaging, which is really nice view of the figure and the parts, accessories. And the boxes are actually really nice quality. They're like a little heavier stock than what they've done in the past. It's very collector-feeling packaging. You got the War Journal logo up top. So you can get a good view of everything that's in the box. The figures, all the accessories, alternate parts. War Journal down here, Punisher, Bushwacker, the Hasbro logo. Marvel Legends logo on the side. And on the back, we get a little write-up on the back if you want to pause and read there. And issues of the comics it's referring to. Your legalese, attentions, your sad onion, and your barcode on the if you need it. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack this open and take a closer look. Here we have the figures in the plastic tray. As you can see, we can see all the accessories. The Punisher comes with a good assortment of weapons. We get the pistol, two submachine guns, and a rifle. Some alternate hands, grenade, blast effect, explosion. For Bushwacker, we get two alternate hands. We get a trigger grip hand, and we get a finger pointing hand. And on the side over here is another accessory installed. It's his arm transformed to a cannon. Really wish they could have done this with Random in the X-Men 5-pack. So it sucks that, well, for Random, he's always got an arm transformed into a cannon. This is what they should have done. Anyway, let's get it out of the plastic tray and take a closer look at all the accessories. And here we have the figures outside the plastic tray. And this set, it looks really good. Love the new Punisher. The body is fantastic. Oh, this needs to retire the Grim Reaper body. This is an amazing new body that Hasbro's done. Probably one of the best one they've done in a long time. The updates on this figure is really nice as well. This is reusing some parts, but we got a new upper torso. Let's look at the Bushwacker first, just to get him out of the way. So he is got the least new parts. And we get the Bushwacker head sculpt. Our first figure with a Marvel Legends figure with a rat tail. It's a very scarred up looking face. Very Deadpoolish. Which makes me think, wish we could get a Deadpool with a unmasked, scarred up head. And we get the body is reuse, a lot of it. The torso is all new, but the arms and legs of it we've seen before. Originally, the lower body comes from the Netflix Luke Cage. You can see it's the exact same legs, down to the same shoes and feet. And the arms are from the Rider series Punisher. So all that's new, but notice he is taller. It's because we got a new torso. And I like how they've got a workaround too, since this figure is like designed to have the t-shirt hanging over the belt. So they made the belt part of the new torso. It does look a little odd when you rotate, because you get your belt moving with it. But it's a great sculpt. Great looking figure. And like I said, it comes with the blast hand installed. You just pop that off. There's a little peg inside. And you can put his regular hand on. It is horizontally hinged. It is like a trigger finger. This one's vertically hinged. So if you did have a firearm, if you want to give it to, then that is reuse of the Frank Castle hands. So, except they didn't paint the skin tone there, or they painted over it. Shows it molded skin tone, flesh tone, and paint it black. Yeah, they put too much paint on there and they painted over skin, which it should be like Frank's. And for the alternate hand, he's got his finger transforming into like a finger pistol. Pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. At the So the articulation's everything we've seen before. We got the new this one. Look at the new parts. We got a disc hinge up top, which is great. I prefer a disc hinge to double ball peg, because with a disc hinge, you can actually have figures look up. Very important. I know a lot of people like the attitude, but I don't really pose my figures with their heads turned sideways. I will have them in flight poses and whatnot, and the disc hinge really works great for that. Ab crunch, crunches back, crunches forward, and with the new setup of the torso, get the arms go up. Good range of movement, full 360. But that's all I'm going to do on the articulation this one, because all the new parts. But we're going to look at the Bad Boy Frank. This I've been looking forward to ever since they revealed it, just because we've been needing an update to replace the Grim Reaper. This thing is just so well done. Both the head sculpts are great. Fantastic head sculpts. Love both of them. Would have been kind of cool if we could have had a headband for both of them, or not at all, so they kind of matched in style. But I still like them. Got the yelling rage head and the calm. Stuff's about ready to go down. Frank. That thing. It looks great. He's got a brand new harness, new belt, new thigh holster. Everything on this figure is brand new. The details are really nice. I do like this harness that he had on the old Punisher. It's a little thicker, a little more robust, and they've never used this one. I don't know why they've never used this harness. And it's a great harness. But I digress. Overall, this thing is a great figure, and he does have the disc hinge. Yes, this is the perfect body now. And let's go ahead and run down on articulation this, because I've been looking forward to this new body and just checking it out. We have the head on a disc hinge. He can look all the way up, down, full 360, and we got disc hinge shoulders that go up, way up, full 360. And look, you can actually put the shoulders up without chewing them up like on the Grim Reaper. You do that with the Grim Reaper, the shoulders get chewed up. He's got butterfly joints that go forward and back with no hindrance, that goes all the way back. With the Vulcan bodies, you have that peg system that can like interfere with like going all the way back. Not so much on that one. Let's see, here we go. On this Gambit. So it kind of stops there. There's a track inside, and it will stop your butterfly from going all the way back. If the track's not long enough, all they have to do is lengthen that. I don't know why they didn't do that. But you can see, it doesn't go all the way back to the opening. But on this new one, it goes all the way back. Great range of movement, bicep rotation, full 360, double jointed elbows, crunches all the way up. The forearms are designed like Vulcan, where they can actually replace these pieces out for different designs, like they did with like here with they just swap it out, put a glove piece, or the more smooth side for the bare arm like style. Hinged hands, full 360, and on the trigger hand you've got a vertically hinge, which is great. We got the diaphragm cut, which leans back a little bit, crunches forward a little bit, rotates at that diaphragm. You can get a full 360, crunches forward, crunches back. Great range of movement. This looks so natural. I love this articulation when you got the diaphragm cut and the upside down ab crunch. And there's, of course, there's no waist twist down low because it's up at the diaphragm. Ball jointed hips. Get you out this far. Kick forward this far. Are they drop down hips? They are not drop down hips, but not necessary because he can kick up pretty dang good. You can lean back. Thigh rotation, full 360. Double jointed knees. Bends all the way up and kick his belt. There's a boot cut down here. Full 360. Hinged ankles, go backwards, forwards, rockers, and break his ankle. He's going to go get deep splits and keep his feet on the ground. But the articulation on this figure is amazing. I really need to use this to retire the Grim Reaper mold. I've never been a fan of this body. This thing has had so many issues. When you try to articulate the shoulders, you can see it cuts into, you got to basically bring it forward, then basically, yeah, it's not good. Like, it will cut into the shoulder if you try to go straight up. It's cutting it right now. Never liked how long the biceps are. They look weird. But yeah, this is definitely needing to be retired and replaced with this. They're the same size, similar muscular build, but a far superior piece. Going forward, I hope every bigger, bulkier character that's not like a super big guy, but like a Frank size, other like bigger characters, like this is what Marvel should have been on. Great idea. Put a Guinness Veil on this and give us an alternate head for Marvel, so give us an updated Marvel. It'd be like a 2-for-1 in the pack. For all his accessories, so we looked at the head sculpts. He gets the pistol. It's like a 1911 style. And it fits in his leg holster. The straps and holsters and everything are very compact, probably more realistically proportioned. Now these are kind of big on these. That's a Valverse holster there, and that is from Paladin. It's a custom puncture I made a while back. And we get these smaller submachine guns. What's that? MP5 or something like that. And more like an Uzi. And we get more like a M16 AR style platform. Get a grenade. And more modern style grenade, not a pineapple grenade. We get another trigger hand, vertically hinged for the other side. We get 2 fist hands. And we get a signaling hand, pointing hand. And on all the figure, you get an open display hand, style pose hand, and trigger hand. Oh, and for last accessory, we do get a blast effect. It's like the grenade blowing up. You got some shrapnel there. So it kind of works in conjunction with this one. So you can see the green shards coming off of it. It's actually a nice touch. We show the grenade exploding. Yeah, he comes decked out with a lot of accessories, a lot of gear. Fantastic piece. Minor nitpick. Been kind of cool if we could have got some combat boots. But other than that, I'm glad we got this body. It's so much better than they've done in a while. This is a custom puncture I made a while back, a similar style. This started as a Walgreens puncture. Painted up the boots from a ultimate cap. Give them more. They end up being a very similar look, except I got the brown gear and it's got the black gear. The skull is painted differently. I think it's from like the War Journal artwork. I do like these style like eyes better. It is fantastic though with this piece, and we got 2 colors of paint on the shotgun shells on the chest. That might be the only minor complaint I got, is he's got 12 gauge shotgun shells, but he don't have a shotgun. Let's go ahead and get him armed up. Might have to replace the weapons with some aftermarket weapons, but because this is, I've got running aftermarket weapons on this one, and these look so much better. But I like this thing. This is a great figure. I'm very happy they gave him a disc hinge. I know some people out there like harp about like wanting double ball pegs, but they never do them right in Hasbro when they do a double ball peg. So you have no movement. But look at this. He can look up. When he's facing bigger characters like the Hulk, he can actually look up at them. And really get the sense of presence there. So, yeah, being able to look up is a must. Now for the size comparisons, we got Frank next to my customized Walgreens Punisher. And the origin for most of the parts on Bushwacker, or at least the lower body anyway, Netflix Luke Cage. We have Red Guardian, which is on the Grim Reaper body, which hopefully this replaces. And we get the Rider Series Punisher, which shares a lot of parts with Bushwacker, other than the torso. We get the updated Bucky cap, which uses a lot of the Vulcan parts. And we got the original Bucky cap. We have G.I. Joe Classified Sergeant Slaughter, Marvel Legends suited body, one of the bigger suited bodies. That was Hammerhead, put the Tony Stark on. And we get a Death Wish Charles Bronson. We get the updated Vulcan for the X-Men figures. We get a Vulcan body on my custom Solar. We got Moonstone and the Articulate Black Widow, Monster Venom, and a Omega Red Warpath size body. We get a big hulking behemoth figure. Motu Origins Beastman. Star Wars Black Series Count Dooku. Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader. I have to say, overall, I'm very impressed with this set. Really digging these 2 figures. Don't really know anything about Bushwacker, but it's a great figure nonetheless. Like I said, been nice if we could have got a weapon arm like this, a detachable weapon arm for a random. I have to customize one if I can get hold another one of these, because I'm like to get another one of these for custom I want to make, and I can use the arm to update random. The Punisher, fantastic new body. Would have been nice to have some combat boots, but nonetheless, I love the fact they actually engineered an all-new, brand-new body to, hopefully, like I said, replace the Grim Reaper. That Grim Reaper just needs to be retired. It's one of those molds that's outlived its use. So I was going to have a nitpick with the Bushwacker. His feet's a little small, so it makes him a little unstable. So, wouldn't mind had some updated feet. But the new torso looks good. Sculpted very well. Paint's nice on both these figures. You can see all the paint scarred up tissue on Bushwacker. And you get a ton of accessories with these figures. Like I said, it's a nice touch with the blast effect. You get the shards. This is the exploding grenade, and it's a nice effect. You get the green bits of the outer shell of the grenade blowing out to your shrapnel. Yeah. If you're looking for an updated Punisher, don't sleep on this. This is a great figure. Both head sculpts are great. for the Punisher, and the gnarly, scarred up face on Bushwacker is so well done. Thank you for taking time to watch the video. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.